So what we're going to do is an exercise, okay? We're going to go 5 pulses, so heels off the ground, 5 singles, and then 5 doubles, okay? Let's see if we can see a difference in his height, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Higher, higher, come higher, 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 higher. All right, relax there. You see how he's starting to break? Breaking out the hips. He hasn't maintained that midline switched on. And the other thing, I can hear his heels down on the floor. So can we try and do this same thing again? Trying to keep those heels off the floor when we do it. We can have a little bit of bend in the knee. Heels don't touch the floor. Try not to let the heels touch the floor, but bend in the knee. You're going to incorporate quads and glutes. Yep. And then looking nice and forward, nice and tall, okay? So we're going to go 5 pulses, 5 singles, 5 doubles. 5 pulses, singles, and doubles. Come on, up, 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 up. Excellent. Okay, you can visibly see the difference now with between his singles and his doubles. Excellent work. Excellent work. All right, so a lot of times that we see with double unders, there's going to be a couple of things that you're not going to be getting. Number 1 is height of the bound. If you aren't jumping high enough, there's not enough time for the rope to get around. So if you only jump this high, what do? Speed up the rope. You're trying to learn at speed. We want you to jump higher, okay? Now, let's work on our hand position, okay? So if we're facing forward, what we're going to do, hands are going to be underneath our shoulders, our feet are together, okay? We've got our athletic neutral switched on, so you can straighten those knees, okay, switched on. From there, my hands are hanging underneath my shoulders. We're going to do one movement, and that's bring elbows back. Elbows back. So we're at a point where my wrist is going to be in line with my hips or in my waist, and from there, turn my palms forward. Okay? Elbows back, palms forward. From there, if I just wash my hands, I'm shaking water off my hands. So just shake water off the hands. Shake water off the hands, okay? Get a little bit more motion in there. Where's that movement starting? Elbow? Anywhere else?
Shoulders.
A lot of people say shoulders or wrist. Does anyone want to say wrist? Yeah? Yeah? Anyone want to say shoulders?
Only if it's right.
Yeah, take that elbow.
Yeah? You don't want to say elbows?
Yeah, no, elbows.
Elbows, it's definitely elbows. The movement starts at the elbows. Who's heard coach say, just flick the wrist, just flick the wrist? Yeah? Elbows back, palms forward. Elbows then down to wrist. If you had 2 paintbrushes and you're standing in a corridor, you're wanting to paint that corridor, moving with the elbows. What that also does, the elbow breaks the chain in between the rope and your shoulders. Anybody here fry their shoulders out when they're doing double unders? Yeah, a little bit? Straight arms, yeah? Because you're moving from here. Where's the anchor point? The shoulder. So the cue that everybody should learn for everybody, especially your athletes, is elbows back. Elbows back. That elbows back will enable you to move the elbows and break the chain that you're going to be creating with that momentum. Do we have a dowel here? Just here? Okay. One other way to do this, so we have a dowel, everybody's got the dowel, so let's grab that dowel the other way, so turn your hands under. All right, pull the dowel to your belt buckle. What have we got? Elbows back, okay? Palms are forward, they can be out a little bit more. A coaching cue like this, just get a dowel, bring it into there, elbows back, palms are forward, I take that away. He's in the ideal position for his double unders, okay?
What would force someone to take that handle so their hands are here out to the side, like you said?
Yep.
To take that handle and then kind of point it down.
Point it down.
Forward. I find myself doing that, and I don't
Well,
think
if
it's efficient, but I sometimes am able to speed my wrist up.
I'm kind of abbreviating what we do over the course of 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Palms forward to neutral. So almost a handshake. Okay, so you do need that momentum, and it's going to be circles to a neutral position. However, what we don't want is that hand to then pull in further, because when you pull that in further, it's going to come in at your feet. So you want it to only be neutral position. So out to neutral, out to neutral. Yeah, pulling it in. That little bit of movement there is going to make a lot of difference in that cable as it goes around the body. Okay, cool. So elbows back, palms forward. All right. So I said there was two things with double unders that prevents a lot of people from getting height of the bound and timing. Okay, let's pick up that rope. Have you ever got a double under?
Yes.
Okay, how many?
There's two singles, double under.
Two single, double under? Yeah.
Double under.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So what I'm going to do is a timing drill. Okay. So let's turn 90 degrees onto the class here. Okay. So imagine you are a clock. The feet is 6 o'clock. The overhead is 12 o'clock. We've got 9 and 3 at the back. So we want to jump at a time as late as possible. So if we're going to be jumping when the cable's behind us, so in this position, we've got a whole another 9 hours in which we have to be off the floor before the cable comes through, then another 12 hours before it comes down to the feet again. In front of us here, okay, we've just taken 6 hours off what we need to be in the air. Okay, I've got a nice bright cable here, it's white, okay, I can see it. No black cables for beginners. If you have a black cable for a beginner, you've got a black gym floor, are you going to be able to see it? No. I'm going to jump when I'm down by my knees, as late as possible. Ideally, we're going to be jumping when it's just skipping and cutting down by the feet. Okay, so what we're going to do is be patient, and we're going to jump late. And when we jump late, we're going to jump as high as possible. How high? Higher. Higher. All right. All right. Okay, so feet together. Okay, so remember we want to jump late. So I want you to see the cable as it comes past. Let's just fix this pinch. So index finger and thumb, wrap it around the handles like such. Okay, so we're going to open the jacket, it's going to come over. You probably know how to get the cable over. We want it to be up so the cable's in contact with our body rather than underneath our heels. So we're going to open it and go over and jump as late as possible. I want you to do a double under from the deck. Let's have a look. Okay, reset. Okay, just hold there. Who saw what he did? What did he do? He jumped too early. He jumped when the cable was back here. Let's wait until it's over in front. There you go. Okay. Good job. Okay. So it's a double from the deck. Okay. We then come into a host of issues that come through with, we'll work on our bound. Our bound is the first thing that we need to fix. Who knows the dolphin kick? You seen that one? The knees up, the heels back, all those ones. They're all different bounding types that we have here. But what we've now established is he can do a double under. He just got one from the deck. All we need to then fix in terms of being consistent with them is fix that bound. The first thing that we worked on. So bounding is essential, getting the correct bound is essential in successive double unders. We know our timing has to be late. Okay? Cool? Good job? Excellent. Good job. Round of applause.